Yo, Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it.
Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with a click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk is real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. 50 tripping in 10 boots. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo with those hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 decks on the court, looking pretty legit. I say true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so here's a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. In the building Friday night Knicks. We about to get it popping tonight. We're going to go an hour and a half to tip off. We're going to talk about everything tonight, man. We're going to get into everything, break down the injury reports, starter lineups, predictions, everything. We're just going to be good with this thing tonight, man. I'm feeling good. I'm back at home. I'm back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready to get it popping. My brother, Shop Powell, got the crazy back drop with the Mitch drip on it, so you can't be mad about that. But Shop Powell, what's popping, brother?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. And we about to get it popping up in here, man. Friday night Knicks. The Knicks down in the dead district in Miami. Not Miami. I'm in Milwaukee. Pardon me. Going up against the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the squad going to be in the building, so we're going to go down there and try to go down to the deer district and go deer hunting tonight. Maybe we could kill a couple of deer tonight and come back home with a victory tonight. So I'm hoping that we really get it popping tonight, man. So like I said, we're going to get into everything now, man. Show you what's on tap in a few minutes, but I'm excited about Friday. This is the biggest competition, the biggest challenge we had in the first 4 games of the season. This is the creme de la creme right here. So we're going to be really to see what we measure up against these guys tonight. I'm really looking forward for a side of game on Friday night Knicks. I'm hoping that the Knicks go in there and just put some work in, man, and make the Knicks fan tonight, Shop Howard. But I think it's gonna be fun though, man. It'll be a fun, entertaining game. Like I said, you got one of the best teams in the league going up in that piece, and I think we're gonna be really excited. So salute to the chat, is where it's at. My man Jermaine, salute to you, my brother. Was good, Core Mega, Pudge, nice. Everybody, man, it's Friday night Knicks, man. We here, Shop Howard's Milwaukee Bucks, the Deer District. Let's go get it, New York.
Yeah, man, we just need a good game tonight. That's all. We need to push our pace, grab some rebounds, and hit some free throws. We'll win the game tonight, man. I think our second unit is the key tonight, man. The IQs, the Derrick Roses, the Obi Toppin, especially Cam Reddish tonight. Hardenstein with some good defense tonight, grab some rebounds. I think we can pull this win off tonight, man. I think our starting unit semi-nullifies their starting unit. I think it's all in our second unit and what they could do tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. Let's just go get into what's on tap tonight for the Knicks Real Talk pregame show, man. Let's show you we're gonna be getting into tonight. Let's get it popping, man. We in the building, man. Knicks Real Talk. Let's do it. heard, man. That's what's on tap tonight. Everything, man. We're gonna get into all that, break it down, man, and have a good time tonight. We're gonna be in the building for the next hour, 20 minutes, or hour 15 for everybody to go ready, get their refreshment, get into their zone. Let's see what we're gonna do down in Milwaukee, because we definitely going deer hunting tonight, man. But it's gonna be a fun game, man. Like I said, biggest test so far of the season for us. We got a seven game trip right now. 7 games in a row is pretty much gonna be crazy, because it gets the creme de la creme of the NBA almost in the Eastern Conference and the West. So I think we're gonna be ready to go ball tonight, man. It's gonna be a big challenge for the Knicks. Mitch Robinson got his hands full tonight. Him and Julius Randle up at that front line with Brook Lopez and obviously Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. So they got their work cut out for them tonight. Him and Hartenstein, them guys. You got a big front line down there. One of the most prolific guys for us playing in the NBA, which is Antetokounmpo, 2-time MVP, league MVP. Recently just won a title a couple of years ago. So he looking to get back at where they want to go, being that they didn't make it last year, so they got a chip on their shoulder. And right now, you can pretty much say he's the MVP of the league right now, the way he playing. So he dropped 40-something on the Nets the other night. But I'm looking forward to coming in and compete real hard, shot powers, and hopefully Jalen Brunson can handle his business against at least be competitive with my man Drew Holiday, and see how it goes. But it should be a fun, entertaining game Friday night. Knicks, let's get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for an energetic game for both parties tonight, for both teams and stuff. And I think, like I said earlier, man, I think the key for us for winning today is how Tom Thibodeau subs in that second unit and how they perform tonight. You know what I mean? I think Randle steps up tonight. Usually Randle steps up against big competition. And I think Randle's going to have one of those Julius Randle games tonight, 24, 25 points, 12, 13 rebounds, about 4 or 5 assists. And I think everybody else is going to play. I think Brunson is going to have a more regular game tonight. I think everybody on the starting unit is going to get off tonight. I hope they get off tonight, with their around their average and stuff like that. But like I said, I think the key to tonight is the second unit.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with you on that. I think the starting unit had their work cut out for tonight, brother. You know what I mean? So I agree with you on that. The second unit got to come up big tonight, try to be in a plus, try to give us, another jolt to that team, man. We really need them guys tonight. Like I said, we're going up against one of the best in the league, and these cats is undefeated. You know what I mean? So we looking to hope that we make them 4-1 just like us, and we 3-1, they 3-0. It's going to be a real competitive game, man. No doubt about it, man. It's going to be live and lit in Milwaukee. But like I said, I do think we're going to go in there and be competitive. So, salute to the chat, man. Stephen Mendez, salute to you. Pud, my brother, Nick, man, let's go. Keith Turner, salute to you. Jeremy, like I said, Core Mega, everybody, man. We in the building like Knicksville Talk. Let's get it. Divine and Shot Powers. We ain't here on a Friday night, Nick night. Let's get it, man. We're going to get into the starting lineups in a minute. Injury report. We're going to break that down in a few minutes, man. But this is a real important game for the Knicks. Not so much because of wins or loss. It's an important game because of how they compete. You know what I mean? I want to see how these guys compete tonight. They come out there and compete for 48 minutes, and if we lose the game, but we lose it by a margin, then I'm happy, because I just know that we playing the creme de la creme, and we going toe for toe with them, blow for blow, toe for toe, blow for blow. So that's what I really want to see tonight. I want to see us go blow for blow with these guys. No blowout from their side of the ball. If they win, they're gonna be winning by a thin margin. But if we win, then we go in there and win by 2, 3, or 10. If the Knicks give them the business, and well deserved for the New York Knicks, man. So I really want to see these cats get in there and perform at a high level tonight. Because I mean, we got a lot of buzz around us, around the league right now. Shot Power, even the cats on NBA Network and all these guys talking about how they think the Knicks could be the 6th seed. We don't want to let it go to our head, no. But at the same time, I think this is a good night to show and prove why we can be that 6th seed, just by competing real hard against these guys. Even if we take the L, but we compete like crazy, man, and make that game close. That's all I really want to see. But I do think we can win the game, though. Let's not get it twisted. I'm picking the Knicks to win the game, but I'm also not going to throw no shade on a team like the Milwaukee Bucks, who's just totally one of the better teams in the league and haven't lost a game, and they on a mission too. So, but I do think we got the requisite weapons to make this game a competitive game, and when the scale going to tip one way if we win or lose. But I don't think that scale going to tip by that much if we go out there and get it popping tonight.
Yeah, just to say exactly what you said, Divine, I believe we either win by a couple or we lose by a couple. That's how I think the game is going to be tonight. I think we either going to win by 2, 3, 4 points, or we're going to lose by 2, 3, 4 points or something like that. I think it's going to be somewhere like that, man. I think the Knicks are going to come out to fight, man. And you know what I mean, if you leave us down in the fourth quarter, and if you just, you get these guys going, you get the Julius going in the fourth quarter, you get the Brunsons going in the fourth quarter. If we could get RJ to pop off in the fourth quarter, because he's been playing better in the second half of games. The last couple of games he's played, the beginning of the games, he started off, a little slow, missing shots, driving to the basket, and missing easy chippy shots. But I think if we could get those guys energized early tonight, start chipping at, playing good defense and stuff like that, I think we can win the game. The key tonight, I think our starters is going to be either a little bit over or just around the same scoring range as their starters. If their starters is putting up 63 points, I think that we're going to put up 63 points. We've been scoring a lot of points recently, man. Even we play good defense, but we give up a lot of points. NBA teams now are shooting way better, so the point differentials are way higher a little bit. So let's get out, play some defense, we'll be fine, man. Grab some rebounds, hit some free throws, we'll be fine.
Yeah, real talk, man. A great point shot. Hey, let's go over the starting lineup right quick, because and we go over both teams starting lineup, then we get back at the chat on everybody. But right now, guys, for the Knicks tonight, starting lineup, and we got our same five: Jalen Brunson, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson. Let me point out something while I got this up. Look at that three-point percentage. Jalen Brunson, 41. Evan Fournier, 36. R.J. Barrett, 14. R.J., you got to get it popping. Julius Randle, 30%. You got to get that popping, and we got to get that up. R.J. can't shoot 14%, which I know he won't, and Randle got to get above that 30. That's real. I want to put that up there with the starting lineup tonight just to let you know where we at. And look at the field goal percentage. Jalen Brunson, 51%. Evan Fournier, 39. R.J. Barrett, 37. Randall doing well at 47. We need these two guys right here, man. Our 2 and 3 guys, 2 and 3 spots to really come in this game, man, and make a difference. Obviously, you can't. Mitchell Robinson, 88% from the floor. But our starting lineup is they legit. We just got to go in there tonight and hope these two guys, the main two, our 2 and our 3, we need them to really come to the forefront tonight, man. Everybody's shooting well around the foul tech line, except for Mitch right now. Brunson, 84. Evan Fournier, 100. 87 from R.J. Barrett. That's beautiful to see. And Randall need to get that 72 up a little bit. But that's our starting lineup. The starting lineup for the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. They rolling out Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Wesley Matthews, Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. Them guys, look at even their three-point percentage. Drew Holiday only shooting 25. Grayson Allen only shooting 26. Wesley Matthews, 33. It's early. Antetokounmpo shooting 40%. That is crazy. He never shoot that much. But so they had a team, they shoot 34. So I think we lock down on defense on the perimeter, we can keep them there. And if we keep them at them numbers right there, 25, 26, 33, we got a good chance of winning that game. And that's for sure. Foul tech-wise, like I said, they only 62% from Antetokounmpo, 50% from Wesley Matthews, and everybody else shooting pretty decent. Field goal percentage-wise, look at their field goal percentage, 31, 24, 35, Antetokounmpo 67. Brook look for 30. Man, we got to be able to. We can win this game tonight, Shop Howard, just by looking at their numbers all across the board. That's pathetic, and they still undefeated. But that means they must be winning with their defense. So we really got to take advantage of that, man. Our defense need to come to the forefront tonight. For the injury report goes for them guys, they got Chris Middleton and Pat Connaughton out tonight. And Pat Connaughton was a Nick killer, so he's out tonight. And one of their second best player to me, which is Chris Middleton, he's out tonight. For the New York Knicks, we know our basic Quentin Grimes is out tonight. I think that's what's going to be happy with him. Injury report for the New York Knicks. Quentin Grimes is out still with that foot injury day to day and everything like that. So let's hope that we can take advantage of the numbers I showed you, Shop Powers. I really think that the Knicks can go in there and win this game. Their defense comes to the table tonight.
Yeah, I want them to play good defense tonight. I'm not going to say I don't want them to play good defense tonight. But I really think we can run these guys out tonight, man. I think we need a better offense, a good defense. Of course, Devon, the defense wins games, but I think our offense need to get out. To, you know what I mean? They're holding teams to like under 100 points. So I think we got a better chance of beating this team if we go 115-ish, because they're only averaging, I think it's 112-13. They're beating people. You know what I mean? But I think that I'm not. Let me not quote that exactly. But I think I seen it was like 112 points or something like that. That's why I said 115 points. If we play 115 points, we could beat them. I think their average this year is 112-ish, 113. The defense is keeping people under 100 points. That I remember.
Yep, absolutely. And that's really relevant what you said, Shot Power. So I think like I said, this is a big test for the New York Knicks tonight. Biggest team they played, best team they played. Proven veterans, been around the league for a minute, all been to the championship game a couple of years ago. So, but at like you said, looking at their numbers compared to our numbers, I like our chances a lot, man. I really do, man. I just think that right now we just gotta really go overall. If you look at their scoring, like you said, around 112, 113,
right?
That's decent. That's decent. And
ain't we like 122 or something like that?
We was up there. As far as amount of points scored per game, we was up there by a shot. And I'll try to pull that stat up for you guys in a minute.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Bucks averaging 109 per game.
109.
Cash out. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. Y'all got it popping up in there. Run them up with the thumbs up. You already know what it is. Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. Divine, Shot Powers, the pregame show. Friday night, Knicks on MSG tonight. You know what it is, man. We down in the deer just trying to hunt down some Bucks tonight. So let's hope we can pull that off tonight. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far, man. But like I said, now we going up against the creme de la creme, brother, and all everything changes. How smart the players are, how experienced the players are, how skilled the players are. You going up cats who ain't gonna back down from you because they done been there, done that. So it's going to be a really interesting challenge for the Knicks, biggest challenge of the season. But I do think we come ready to play tonight. He said Knicks cash. I said Knicks averaging 122.
122. That's what I'm saying. I think we outscored them, even though two of the games were overtime games. We're averaging about 122 points a game, and they're only averaging about 109, 112. But I thought it was 112, 109. So if we can play to 115 points tonight and play our good defense against them, we get over 100 points. We beat this team tonight. First quarter going to tell a big difference, man. We got to score like 30 the first quarter. We got to really put it in them. Let them know that we came to play some basketball tonight. We came to score. We can outscore them if they can't stop our jump shots, if they can't stop our drives to the hole, we beat them.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you it was a good way to beat them tonight. Chop out. You don't want to always reference this. We all do, but you pretty much more than that's your pet peeve. I don't think they can run with us.
Right.
I don't think this team can run with the Knicks. I don't think Drew Holiday can run up and down the court with Jalen Brunson. I don't think that RJ's matchup with Wesley Matthews, he can't run up and down the court with RJ. So I think the Knicks got a capital. Even Brook Lopez can't run with a like Mitchell Robinson. So I'm really hoping the Knicks really get into that up-tempo pace tonight, push that pace off the rebound, off the inbound, off a make shot, anything. Just run up the floor and make them cats chase.
Make them run. Make them really play defense. Let them set up and play defense. Let them really play defense. Get out, push the pace, and make them run. Make them tired. We beat them in the long run with our second unit. I hope so.
Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be tonight. I think that got to be the game plan. They just got to run any chance they get. And then when they get in the half court, like I was saying on the past night, make sure that Julius Randle pull into the Kumbu tonight. I think if Julius Randle can get his outside shot popping tonight, I think it's a wrap because that extends their defense. Take into the Kumbu out the middle, trying to block somebody's shot coming down there through the lane like Brunson or RJ and them guys. So I'm hoping Julius Randle really get his outside game popping, just to draw this cat out a little bit. And Wesley Matthews is a good defender for an older guy. I think Evan Fournier got to pick his spots or not, but we got to get RJ and Evan Fournier popping, man. In that first unit, and as far as the second unit, I think they just got to go out there and make it happen tonight. They not in the Garden, they on the road. No, sometimes you have more pressure at home than you do on the road because everybody's expectations are higher. But I think now that they're on the road, they just can go in there and concentrate on basketball, not family, friends, blah blah blah. The media, they out there in Milwaukee. It's they all together. It's just them against everybody else.
Togetherness.
You got to get it popping tonight. Big game for us, man, tonight. And let's go, Knicks. Let's get it popping. And I think it should be fun, man. I think like Shot Power said earlier, Julius Randle usually balls out against the better competition. He really does. He comes to play. Sometimes, like I said, iron sharpens iron, and the best brings out the best in you. And I think tonight, Randle gonna want to prove to Antetokounmpo tonight, like, listen, you might be that man, but I can get mine too. So I'm really hoping Shot Power or Julius Randle come and get it tonight. Obviously, we want Cam Reddish, we want Obi Toppin, and all these guys in that second unit to step it up, man, and run that pace up and down the floor. But I just think Julius Randle, that's going to be a good challenge for him tonight. I think RJ gets his tonight. I'm not even concerned. We got to get RJ popping, shooting the ball. But other than that, he's still doing a lot of other things that's helping us contribute to wins. But we're going to see tonight, and I think RJ going to go off tonight.
Yeah, I got some good expectations for the team tonight. And I think everybody, I think the starters, like I said, score around average numbers tonight. And I think Julius is going to have one of those pop-off games, that big 25, 20, that 24 and 11, where we talk about when we talk about Julius Randle. I think he's going to have one of those nights tonight. Good efficiency. I think Brunson's going to get off. He's probably going to have about another double tonight, double score, double assist night, close to a triple-double with probably about 3 or 4 rebounds, because he grabs the ball for a smaller guy. He gets down there and he gets the ball as a point guard, what you should do so you can start the break quicker. But he's a great guy, man. I've been watching some of his tapes, man. That he does some good things like that. Grab the rebound and jets down the court to get everybody moving fast. And I think RJ is going to have a good game tonight. I think he's going to have around 17 points or something like that, 18 points. I think he's going to have, fill up the box scores with a better percentage tonight. I think he's going to play some good defense tonight on Matt. Then we have him on our crew for like a hot minute. This guy we talking about, this sort of matchup with RJ, the older dude.
I think it's going to be Wesley Matthews. I think Grayson Allen gonna play the 2. Wesley Matthews probably play the 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't Wesley Matthews on the Knicks at one time? Yeah. Like for a hot minute, I think I remember. Yeah. So I think he's gonna run him down the court. He's an older veteran type of guy, but I think tonight RJ is gonna play some good defense on him because he can shoot the 3. And I think the second unit is the key. I think Cam Reddish tonight needs to get 16, 17 points tonight. I think IQ needs to be out there tonight and score about 11 to 14 points. The second unit has to score. It has to be 3 or 4 guys in that second unit to score, good double digits, teen number double digits, 14 and 16 and, 18, numbers like that, for us to win tonight. We got to run, push the pace. That second unit, I think our second unit is going to beat up on that second unit.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. Chris Rowe, your Cam is that sleeper than me tonight. I agree with you. I think, and Fabian says Cam Sims can make it happen tonight. Hartenstein probably get double rebound. I'm gonna tell you reason why I think RJ will pop tonight, because you're not gonna get the same output, I don't think, from Jalen Brunson because of Drew Holiday. Let's not get into it. He going against a creme de la creme defender. And this cat got body. He know how to play the game. So I don't think you're gonna get the Jalen Brunson 27 points the other night. Right. I don't think you're going to get the Randall's. You will get Randall's points, but they're going to be hard points. But that's why I think the matchup in that starting unit is R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett should take Wesley Matthews to the hole, make that man. And I think R.J. go for 25 or better tonight. I'm going to put it like that. I think R.J. Barrett's night, just due to the fact of all the other guys got it so hard with the defender that's on them in the game tonight. So I think it's going to be really essential that R.J. Barrett get in his comfort zone, get locked in, just go do his thing. If the 3 ball don't fall, just keep going down, bully ball, just keep doing it until you get them cats in foul trouble. Because if Julius Randle can move, like I said earlier, if Julius Randle can slide Antetokounmpo out to the 3-point line, let RJ just keep going down the middle and eat. Just get Antetokounmpo out there because he can block shots. He's a good defender. Just let RJ get in his bag, and when Brunson can't get by Drew Holiday, get downhill and make that defense react. And once they react, and you got Julius Randle floating on the perimeter with Evan Fournier because he done pulled Antetokounmpo out, and I think it's a wrap for RJ tonight. So I'm hoping that it comes to fruition that way. And but I do think the Knicks gonna come out there and play hard tonight. I can guarantee you that this team gonna come out there and compete tonight, and I think it should be fun. JJ said I think Drake's now is starting at the 3. I put up the starting lineup again just to confirm that, JJ, at least from what I got off the reports. But if that's cool, either way go. I think if it's Drake's now, then RJ should kill him. You know what I mean? So I think RJ got a win-win, even though Wesley Matthews is a solid defender, but he's an older player now, shot power. So I think with all that young energy RJ got, I think RJ just go bully ball at him. He don't have the height. So I think RJ can get it popping tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, we need a good game out of RJ tonight. You know, good percentage, play some great defense tonight, get down there, grab some rebounds. You know, don't turn the ball over, you know, too much or something like that. I really think he's gonna have a good game tonight. I think we're gonna also see inspired game from Mitchell Robinson. I think the last time that he played a big time center and Adams, he got in foul trouble quick. And I think he wants to come out and show himself too. You know, he want to eat. He want that money. He want to eat. Right. I mean, he hungry. He hungry. He want to eat. So he got to show up tonight. Tonight is the night that he has to have some great offensive rebounds. You know, what I mean, he has to clean up the boards for us on the offense tonight, so we can have second chance buckets. You know, what I mean, he really needs to. My man back here needs to get up there and grab 7-8 offensive rebounds tonight, 6, 7, 8 offensive rebounds tonight. You know, he has to be offensive juggernaut as he usually is, and keep us in the game by getting the ball and going right back up, not passing out unless he's a little farther out than he wants to shoot. But if he grabs the ball, a drop step and shoot that jumper like he shot the other night, I can see him do that. You know what I mean? I'm with seeing Mitchell Robinson with that little shot. If he could create something like that, you know, at least once or twice a game, that's going to change his whole perspective of how he plays the game. You know what I mean? He'll be a little more a threat offensively and defensively.
Yeah, real talk. Salute to the chat, man. That's where it's at. East Blue, Drew, Pudge, West Coast Knicks, Sergeant 5'9". Everybody, man, salute to y'all, man. Make sure y'all run them up with the thumbs up. We ain't here getting to drop these mad jewels. You know what it is. Knicks, Friday night Knicks down in the dead district tonight in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, against the Milwaukee Bucks. We going down there to show and prove to the NBA that we are a legit team. This is the night we go down there and make things happen. So let's get the fire burning in New York and make sure we go down there and just do our work, man. I'm excited. I see a lot of variables in this game that can go a lot of ways. We know Brook Lopez is a pretty decent 3-point shooter from out there beyond the arc. So, you know, even if he pulled Mitchell Robinson out, it's going to be apparent that Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett and them cats crashed that board tonight. Because if they pull Mitch away with my man, Brook Lopez dropping threes every now and then, we got to make sure that it's a team effort on a rebounding aspect of the game tonight. We need Brunson, RJ, Fournier, and Julius Randle to crash them boards tonight because, like I said, that's a tall team. And because my man can stretch the floor, you know, that means that pulls Julius Randle. I'm not Julius Randle, that pulls Mitchell Robinson out to defend him a little bit. So we just got to make sure that we on all cylinders on the offense and rebounding and defense rebounding tonight. And then I think if we can do that and rebound the ball pretty well because they got some interesting matchups. Like I said, Antetokounmpo 40% from downtown this year. You know what I mean? And at one time, he couldn't hit the bottom of the ocean from downtown the first 5-6 years. But that goes to me, he's putting in the work. And I think that's what's happening. He's putting in the work. He's getting better. So he's going to be dangerous tonight. But I do think that it's going to be a team effort. It's going to be a collective effort for these guys, man, just to make sure they do like they've been doing the first 4 games. But make sure they have each other's back and keep playing deep. If they do that, I think we're going to be in the building tonight. Let's see, man. It's going to be fun. And I'm really looking forward to what these guys are going to do out there. And Johnny Davis said another advantage. We got Brunson this time, who is going to tell it what he's seeing out there. Absolutely, Johnny Davis. That's the quarterback for us. The great chat right there, brother. That's the quarterback right there. He's the floor general. He's the eye. He sees it all, and I'm glad you put that chat out there. So and I hope that's what it do, man. I think Brunson, he got his hand, got a challenge tonight against Drew Holiday, but at the same time, you know, the way right now, Jalen Brunson playing like an all-star MVP, basically, man. He, like I said, so we're gonna see how this thing go tonight. I'm really looking forward. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Chris, he do need more rebounding. Real talk. Obi, and I think the more minutes he get, I think you'll see that come. But you know, with a little bit of minutes, Obi been getting shot powers, knocking down 3 balls, stealing the ball. He doing a lot of things that, you know, we didn't recognize Obi for doing this year. You know, he's trying to get it popping, and I'm happy to see him that he's in there. Now that he know he got his 4th year picked up too, you know he comfortable now. He know he gonna be here. So I think you're gonna see a lot from Obi Toppin pretty soon. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I think he's going. I think Obi's going to have a good year this year. You know what I mean? And I think Obi's going to get a little bit more minutes than we assume that he's going to get. Some games you're right. You may not see Obi topping, but 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 minutes. But I believe some games when we're up and we have a substantial lead in the first quarter, I think you see Obi get in there and play a little bit more minutes. And I mean, I'm hoping. I said 14 minutes, but if I really want to see Obi around 20 minutes this year. But unfortunately, he may not make 20 minutes. But if he can make 18 minutes, and I mean, 18 minutes is a good number for him. 18, 20 minutes. And I mean, come out there and he's starting to hit the 3-pointers now. Teams are really laying off of him because they don't think he can shoot, and he's been showing them that he can shoot the 3 now. So and hopefully when he noticed that the teams are playing him to shoot the 3 now, he can fake the 3 and drive it to the hole because he has a very high up and down game. You know what I mean? His leaping ability is incredible. You know what I mean? And some of the dunks that he throws down are vicious. They are hard dunks. He ain't throwing up no little lightweight dunks. He's throwing down some hard dunks. So Obi, I think, is going to have a good game tonight. I think he's going to be something similar to what he did the last game, maybe a little bit more minutes, maybe about 1 or 2 more points, 11, 9, 10, 11 points, something like that. I think he's going to energize the team, because tonight it's about the team. It's about togetherness tonight, because they may have a couple of fans out there, but I don't think it's like going to South Carolina. I mean, going to down south or going to Miami. You're not going to see as many Knicks fans in those places. You'll see a lot of Knicks fans. Philadelphia, you'll see a lot of Knicks fans. You'll see a lot of, but in Milwaukee, I don't know if you're going to see too many Knicks fans. So it's about being together. Like Jalen Brunson said, let me get the quote right. I wrote it down. He's about the team, man. He bigs up his team all the time, man. It's not about him. It's about how his team makes him better. So let's make Jalen Brunson make the team better tonight, and let them make him be better tonight also.
Yeah, real talk, man. You ever know after a game, Jalen Brunson, he come through the tunnel, he dap up Leon Rose, he dap up Scott Perry, then he get in the locker room, he dapping up every player. He go around that circle and give high five to every player after that game. That's leadership. That's you can't ask for nothing more better than that. Than a man when the game is over, he run through the tunnel, get the front office a pound, go in the locker room and pounding everybody. That's leadership, and people feed off that. I mean, I just want to go to the chat right quick. Yeah, Sergeant, I think that is a good point. I think Sim got good 6 fouls tonight if need be. That's a great point there. And Fabian, brother, we know you. You don't need to apologize, my brother. We know you. We know your spirit is there. We appreciate you. And Pudge said Obi needs to get better on defense. And I think he's starting to get there a little bit, Pudge. But you're right, though. With his jumping ability, he should be averaging like 2 blocks a game because he's so athletic. But I noticed the other night he's starting to reach in there in the lane and get them steals and stuff like that. So I hope he can continue his maturation and get better. But you're right, Pudge, nice. He definitely need to keep moving on that. But for right now, man, salute to the chat. Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. Divine, Shy Powers. We on Friday night. Knicks down in the Deer District in Milwaukee, going up against the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo and them guys. We hope that we can come out there with a victory tonight and get us to 4-1. We be in top of the East with them guys. You know what I mean? So it should be fun tonight. Going to be a real competitive game overall. We just got to come in there and hit on all cylinders. Make sure we shooting a foul shot real well. Make sure we got low turnovers. Make sure we defense rebound that ball as good as we can. Them cats got a big front line. They 4 and they 5. We got to make sure our rebounding on point tonight, and just make sure that our assist numbers is up like we've been doing. Move that ball around the perimeter. Let's not get stagnant. And Shy Power's number one thing: push the pace tonight. You push that pace, that eliminates them locking us down in the half-court offense. We can't run the pace all the time, but I think we need to go out there and get the transition buckets, get up and down the floor to keep them from setting their defense and run them cats, man. We got a second unit to run against anybody. So I think our first unit need to push that pace tonight. And I think if they do that, man, I think we got a really good chance of coming out here pretty much victorious tonight. Let's say that. And I really think we could do this thing, man. So I'm really excited, hoping that Tom Thibodeau just had these guys ready to roll. If they're ready to roll tonight, we walk out of there and Milwaukee shop out. And I'm really feeling that kind of energy from that Real Talk.
So, yeah, man, I'm. This is a game that I really want to see, because I really did. I got together. I made some notes. I watched I logged in to watch a couple of the games for Milwaukee, and I watched the last game that we played. I did some homework, man, and I think we have a chance to beat these guys, man. These guys play. If we get over 100 points, we can win the game. Our first quarter is going to be major for us tonight. We need to get out tonight and have 30 points tonight. We need to have 30 points, no matter what they got. If they got 36 points, we need to have 30 because we have to outscore this team. I think if they're playing this echelons and blocking 9 shots and doing all of this stuff, team and this defense and all this other stuff, the way we beat them tonight is beat their defense. We got Fournier has to have a good night like he did last game. 14, 15, 16 points, something like that. He has to come off tonight. We got to have a couple of guys with some team numbers, 17s and 18s and 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys with those numbers. We need to get to 100. If we get to 115 before they do, we win the game, I believe. We beat them in 115, we win the game.
I like Fabian got 112, 103. Fabian, I like that. I really do. I really like them numbers. I really do like them numbers because I think you know what. No team is going undefeated. Am I correct? So this might be the night Milwaukee get their first loss. They ain't going undefeated. So this might be their first loss tonight. I think this is going to be a really intense game tonight, man. I think this is going to be a litmus test for the Knicks. It's going to be a real litmus test. It's going to measure how really good we think we are. Do we think we really that good, or we think we just played a couple of teams at the beginning of the year who was under 500, who was rebuilders other than Memphis. The other 3 teams, Charlotte was pretty decent, but now you get to really see where you at. You really get to see where you at tonight as a New York Knicks team, and if we come out there with a victory, you're gonna hear a lot of noise about the Knicks, man. Real talk, man. So I'm hoping that all this shit comes to fruition. They go out there and bring their A game in like 48 minutes, not 36, not 24. The Knicks need to play 48, not 39 and a half. They need to go out there and play 48 minutes tonight and nonstop basketball. And I think Jalen Brunson is that dude that won't let them play for less than 48 minutes. This guy is a winner. I can't say it enough. This cat is a winner. He believes in winning. He don't want no accolades. He ain't trying to be the man. He just want to win. And I think you got to love that, having a guy on our team that feels that way, man. Because sometimes, like I said, I don't think none of the Knicks shop house need to feel that way because everybody in the starting lineup got their money. All 5 of them players got their money. Art Brunson got his money. Randall got his money. RJ got his money. Fournier got his money. And Mitchell Robinson got his money. So there's no egos up in there. I need to be the man so I can get my bag. No, everybody got their bag. So that's why I think this team thing is for real. There's no egos up in that piece. It's like everybody just got to do their job. And they do their job and play hard and follow the game plan and go hard for 40 minutes. I think this team is pretty sharp. And show through about another 12 minutes, not 7 minutes. So if you want to get on, I'll open up the panel. We have 45 minutes in. But yeah, man, I'm excited, Shop Howard. Let's just hope that this thing come to fruition and we come out with a victory, man. And if we do that, Sunday against Cleveland gonna be lit for real.
Tonight is a big test for the New York Knicks. And like I said, if we win, I hope we win by. I hope we blow them out. But if we win, I think we win by a little bit. If we lose, I think we lose by a little bit. 2-3 points. 2-3 points we win by. 4 points we win by. 2-3 4 points we lose by. So that's the way I think it'll probably wind up tonight. And I'm ready to see what happens. I'm ready to see the guys step up tonight. I want to see them play good defense. And usually we have good outings against Milwaukee. We beat them a couple of times. We blown them out a couple. Actually, I think we blew them out and sat Giannis down the end of the whole fourth quarter. So and I think we also beat them when they thought that they can. Or was that the year before when they emptied the bench on us and they played all the bench players and all the starters stayed on the sideline. So we got a good. This is our team, in the East, and we got to beat them tonight. We got to beat them and show them that the Knicks are here to play. Jalen Brunson has a decent game, like you said, Divine, and I think the same way. I don't think Jalen Brunson is going to do. I would like for him to do it, but I don't think he's going to do 27 points. I think he's going to do more 17, 18 points tonight. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be a little bit playing some defense, and I think he's going to get rebounds and assists tonight. I think he's going to have another double assist night.
Yep. Hey, Fabian, I like that Cam Reddish 15 points. I could definitely see that tonight. That would be nice. I really do think that would be nice.
15, that's right. 15.
Yeah, I like that 15, Fabian. If Cam Reddish can give us 15 tonight, and I think he's a sleeper to the next season. And I forgot to say salute to the professor, man. Elton Lee, salute my brother, real talk.
Salute, Professor.
Salute, Professor. Hey, man, hey, Elton Lee. That's what Mitch got to do tonight. Mitch got to run that floor and make Brook Lopez chase that man down the court, up and down that court. I think the Knicks start lineup, they got to get out there and run. They just got to get up there and run. And then the second unit come in, they do the same thing. But that's you dead wrong with that one, man. I think if they get down that fast break, Jalen Brother push that ball. Wesley Matthews not a fast guy. What's his name? Grayson Allen is not a fast guy. You know, Antetokounmpo can get up and down the floor. Brook Lopez ain't fast. So I do think that pace and that transition game tonight can pay you dividends. Part night said Cam going for 12. I take that as well, man. We'll hit 12 points and some stellar defense tonight. I definitely take that from him, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. Y'all cats got it popping up in there. Y'all really got them thoughts and them texts going, man. So keep it coming. And make sure y'all run them up with the thumbs up, man. You know, Knicks will talk. We in the building. Pregame show. Divine Shot Powers. Knicks down in Milwaukee tonight, man. Friday night Knicks, man. Let's go. Let's get it popping. So, yeah, but I think overall it's going to be a real competitive game. I need Fournier and RJ Barrett to step up tonight, though. Them the two guys I want to pop tonight. And like I put in the chat earlier, they stats, man. The new cats' numbers don't look good from an offense perspective. So we want to see them get the percentages up and knock down some three balls. But I do think it's RJ's game tonight, though. Just due to the fact who he guarding, who everybody else is guarding. Drew Holiday makes it, like I said earlier, Drew Holiday makes it hard on Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo going to make it a little hard on Randall. So I think this is RJ's night right here. RJ got to come up here and be that one of them big three that really takes it on his back night because the other guy got some stiffer matchups when it comes to playing defense on them. So this has got to be RJ's bag tonight. Go out there and get it popping, young man, and let them cats know that, you know what, you start off slow, but tonight you just got to get it. He got to get it tonight, man, and I think he's going to show and prove tonight. And if everything work out, man, it's going to be a really entertaining game. And I'm looking forward to the outcome of it as well. So, and we'll see how it goes, Shop House, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun, though, for real.
Yeah, up and down, push the pace, man. We push the pace tonight. We get into 100 points. We win the game tonight. I think I'm just going to keep saying it. We got to get over 100 points. Excuse me. We have to get over 100 points. We got to score, I think, around 115 points. We'll beat this team tonight. You know what I mean? Because we have good defense as well. You know, we slack sometimes with the backdoor cuts a little bit, but that's just getting, you know, a little bit more acclimated with the team, knowing, you know, who you got to help out and stuff like that. Mitch can't be everywhere all the time, you know what I mean? So other people got to step up too to get defensive rebounds as well, defensive and get down court when we miss the shot for offensive rebounds as well. You know what I mean? So we got to play both sides of the boards. Both we need to be offensive and defensive boards tonight is going to be crucial tonight. We got to push the pace. We push the pace. We score 115 points. We beat this team tonight, man. Our second unit is going to be. I'm looking for the second unit. I think RJ is going to be hot tonight. I don't think he's going to have a bad field goal percentage tonight. I think Randall's going to have his 24 and 11 tonight. You know, Mitch is going to be in the team somewhere around 12, 13 points, and Brunson's going to be around 17, 18 points, and Fournier should be somewhere around 16, 17, 18 points. You know what I mean? And we need some of them 17, 18 points in the second unit as well. You know what I mean? If we could get Cam at 15 and IQ at 15, we win the game tonight, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't sleep on Derrick Rose, you know.
Yeah, Derrick Rose too. I didn't even equate Derrick Rose into the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's definitely going to be challenging, and the Randall matchup is going to be a good one. You know what I mean? And what I'm hoping that our defense guy from a defense perspective. We just got to keep Antetokounmpo them on the perimeter as much as we can, and don't let him get in there, get the easy dunks, easy layups. You know, granted he's shooting the three ball good, but that ain't his forte. So we just make sure them cats shoot from the perimeter well. Obviously, he's gonna get in there and get him some dunks. He's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's the Greek freak. He's gonna do that for sure. But I do think that we got to try to minimize their interior presence from points to the paint. Make them cats shoot them jump shots. We know Grayson Allen can knock them down for three. In Wesley Matthews, he ain't like he used to be. If he open, he can hit him. But still, don't let them beat us in the paint. And I think so far, because Drew Holiday is good at getting in the paint. So if you got Brook Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Drew Holiday getting in the paint, that's almost like us having Randall, RJ, and Barrett getting in the paint. So I do think it's going to be important that we minimize their point touches tonight, their point paints tonight, collapse defense, and make them cats beat us from three by us defending the three, but make it hard on them and make it hard on them. So if we defend that paint, they're going to have to shoot the three ball out there a little bit. And let's just hope that a 3-point shot is harder than a 2-point shot, obviously, because it's closer. So I do think we need to get that interior deep presence tonight. This is a good litmus test for our defense tonight. We got to get that perimeter defense together. RJ with Randall out there, Fournier and Brunson, they got to lock them cats up out there. And I think if we do that, we walk up against a lot of teams and beat them. But I think that's still a work in progress. It's only 4 games in the season. We get it. Rome wasn't built in one day. It takes time. But this is a big test for us to start making these adjustments, these corrections with our defense. It starts tonight by a team who people most likely picking to beat us anyway. You know what I mean? So now you got to go in there and say, listen, sleeping brain is a devil's workshop. Don't sleep on the Knicks tonight. And Milwaukee better not do that because they go out there and lose tonight. So I'm not hoping that's what they do, Shot Power, that we just come collectively as a team, first unit, start unit, everybody in the pluses, no minuses. We can avoid that and just go out there and run with these cats, man. They're an older team. You know what I mean? So I think with all the young lads we got to run these cats tonight, man. I'm hoping that's what translates tonight.
Yeah, I'm that's my main focus for the game tonight, man, is pace. Grab the rebound, outlet pass to the wing push the ball up to the up past half court line. Somebody run into the middle, you pass the ball to the middle. The other wing come on the left side. That same man that passed you the ball is running on the right side, and you make the pass, you drive the ball, and make the shot. Whatever you do, and I think if we run pace on these guys, I think we run them out of their own court this year. You know what I mean? Like I said, they play good defense. You know what I mean? And I watch, man, it's more in a half court. If you go down and you try to set up on this team is going to watch what you want to do. And they have some guys that can block inside. I can't get his name out. Giannis and the twin, Lopez, you know what I mean? So I think, those two guys are the two guys that, really, intimidate people as they come into the lanes and stuff like that. But if we don't give them a chance to set up their defense in a half court game and we running where these guys are coming up the court and we're already halfway into where we want to go with the basketball, we beat them tonight, man. We have to beat them on the pace. We have to beat them in pace. We got to be fast break points, got to be up tonight. We got to push some pace. We beat them with pace tonight. Half-court game, we're going to struggle a little bit because those guys are big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got some good defenders. You got 4 guys that they start lineup literally can defend the ball.
Right.
Literally, I mean, from Giannis to Brook Lopez to Wesley Matthews and Drew Holiday, they can defend the ball, man. So it's gonna be a good challenge. I love it, man. I'm loving it. Win or lose, it's gonna be a good challenge for the Knicks. That's all I'm saying, because if you get all these challenges now at the beginning of the season, that's why I'm glad we got this brutal schedule at the beginning. I'd rather have a schedule now than at the end of the season. Now that we got that brutal schedule in front of us for the next 7 games or 20 games, you want to put it for that matter, when you go past that, it's a good test for this team's character, how their will is, how their skill is, what they really made of. And then if they come out of this thing on a positive and not a negative, man, can you imagine what happens when they go into the second half of the season and had done this already against these guys? I think it's to be really huge for the Knicks, man, and it's a confidence booster, man, to go out there and beat these creme de la creme teams, man. And we definitely going to be in a mission to do it. But it starts tonight down in Milwaukee. We escaped that Charlotte game in overtime, which was huge for us, no matter who they had or who they didn't have. We escaped that thing, man, and we came out of Charlotte and held the home court down 3-0 at the world most famous arena. So now we need to go on there and get these road victories, man. And I think it all starts tonight. We let that slip in Memphis. We let that slip, and I ain't mad at the Knicks, man. That was a great moral victory for me. I know some people don't believe in moral victory, but I do, because sometimes you might have lost the game or you might have lost a fight, but you won the war at the end because it made you much stronger. It made you more focused, more powerful. So I think that loss in Memphis really set the stage for the Knicks playing the way they're playing now, because they knew that if it wasn't for a play here or there, we would have beat them dudes. You know what I mean? Or a ref call here or there, we would have went in there in the first game of the season on the road and a hostile environment in Memphis and won the game. So I think we need to get that back tonight. Hopefully we can get it in Milwaukee tonight, man. And I think if we do, I think it'll be a really, really positive for the Knicks, man. And like Chris Rose said, run. The score we scored. Facts. We got to push the pace now. I think Jalen Brunson got to make the Cats be tired. RJ got to make them be tired. Randall get that ball off the ground, run it up. I don't have a problem with people say Randall bring the ball up court. No, bring the ball up when you got an opportunity. Run Giannis. If you keep running Giannis on the offense, it slows them down on the defense.
Right.
So you got to take their energy away from these guys by running. You run Drew Holiday and all these guys for about a couple of quarters, it's going to start having an effect on that older team in the later minutes of the game. And I think it might pay dividends for the Knicks, real talk, man. So I think that hopefully we got these game plans. I hope Tibbs got a good game plan, which I think he do. I'm happy about the way he playing the rotation tonight. He using guys all when they need it. Like even hypothetically, Shot Powers, and I'll pass it to you. I want to see tonight, if you got Brooke and Giannis in there, I want to see Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. I really do. I want to see Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein if you got Giannis and Brooke Lopez in that front line for a minute or two. Just to see how it pop, because then like I said, the next couple of games, think about who we going against next Sunday. Another same type of lineup. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. You know what I mean? So so we got to use these guys that we have and use them to their advantages. And I think tonight we got a chance to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best way to beat this team, from watching them in the last game that they played, is not setting up in the half court. If we run pace on these guys, like you said, run them up and down, get these guys tired. We get easier shots in the 3-point range now, because in the third and fourth quarters, because these guys are tired. We keep running up and down. We run the pace. We grab some rebounds. We hit some free throws. We win the game tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Let me throw this real quick. I want to throw these Knicks stats, man. And some of them I'm happy about what I see on this chart and everything. And if you look at the Knicks overall right now,
I seen that.
Excuse me. You look at their numbers overall, they got some pretty decent numbers for the 3-point line. I'm really amazed. Knicks right now as a team, they shooting 30. Let me get it right. I don't want to mislead you. Oh no, I was the wrong area. I'm sorry, but yeah, they 48% from the floor. That's pretty decent. I'm happy with that. I really am. 48%. Get it to fit 75% from the charity stripe. We want to get that up tonight if we can. Hopefully, we get to the line a certain amount of time that we knock them down. But they score on 122 a game. Offensive rebounds, 59. It's 107 assists for the. So I really like the way they're getting down, man. And let's hope they continue doing that. And their offense stats, it is what it is, man. But I really do think they play some pretty decent ball, cleaning up a couple of areas here and there, and just keep shooting. Keep what you said. Matter of fact, I just want to give you a flower. What did we say? 75%, 76% from the Chinese strike this year. That's where they at right now. So they're allowing 113 a game. Obviously, we want to get that down to probably like 108, 107. That 2020-21 defense was going to take time for that to happen, but. They ranked in the top 4 or 5 in defense, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's pretty good for these guys, man. The way they're playing right now, and they just got to go out there tonight and show and prove, and I think they will. I'm looking for a big game for these cats. Looking for a monster game for these cats, and this is the one going to let everybody know that win or lose, the Knicks is for real, and that's all you want to see. Don't get blowed out. If you lose by maybe 3 or 4 or 5, and if you win, win by 3, 4 or 5. And that's just a statement game for the Knicks. It's letting everybody know in the NBA, the Knicks got a really good team, like we all predicted, and they're gonna be a problem. They once they other players like RJ get in rhythm, when Fournier get in rhythm, and maybe hopefully when Grimes get back, I think we got a really good thing popping in New York, man. So let's hope that it comes to fruition, and they capitalize off the team and success and keep it moving. Shot Powers.
I mean that's exactly what we got to do anyway. Right now, I just feel it's going to be really about togetherness, team defense. Like Jalen Brunson said, it's about the team. And if the team shows up tonight, We're gonna have a good win. He pushes the pace. He gets the guys out tonight. Guys get open shots. We need to hit a 3-pointers tonight. 3-point shot is gonna elevate us tonight. We need to, the 17 or 35. We got to be about 40-50% from 3-pointers tonight. We got to be in the mix tonight, man. We got to click tonight a little bit. You know what I mean? Our starting unit. And I think our second unit is going to bring us home, man. I think, like you said, I left out D Rose, but D Rose, IQ, Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin, and Hardenstein. I think their second unit, our second unit team is going to run their second unit team, run them a little bit. And if we get out in pace and stuff like that, that means that the starters are going to come in a little earlier from their first break to try to slow down the second unit. And then we come back with we switch up things. We implement two of the starters with some of the running guys that's not playing as well, or haven't done didn't hit any shots in the first and the second quarter yet. I mean, so that's how I think we beat them tonight, man. We run them, we get the second unit in. The second unit get out there and capture. Oh yeah, Josh Primo. Wow, that's big.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's big. Oh well. But we see what happens, man. I think if we get out and run this pace on them tonight, man, I think we win. We've been averaging about 120 something points. If we stay 115 and if we get to 115, I think we beat them tonight. I think they're going to score about 108. If we score 115, we beat them.
Yeah, and let me let y'all know. They got a deep team. You look at their roster, they still got George Hill, Javion Carter. They still got Marion Bootcamp. He came out this year. He pretty decent. AJ Green, Thanasis, Joe Ingles, who was down there. He could knock that 3-ball down with the best of them. I mean, literally, he could shoot that ball. He was down there with Utah, Donovan Mitchell and them. He was knocking them down. They got Bobby Porter still. You can't sleep on Bobby. He gonna want to prove a point tonight. And obviously, you got Serge Ibaka and that kid Jordan Noah. He can light it up from downtown. That cat can straight knock the ball down. So it ain't gonna be an easy task. They got a strong bench, but I think we just got our bench got to beat them with the youth. They got to run because all them cats. They got a championship built roster with older guys. So, but I think it's gonna be the key to this thing tonight is just go out there and run the pace, man. Run the pace. I think this is some parity. I agree with you, but that's why we got to make sure these cotton pop. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? The only reason Tip do that sometimes, shot power, why he might play RJ and them that long when the other guys ain't got to pop it. You know what I mean? And I think we just got to remember that sometimes if one of them guys in that unit don't have it popping, Tip's gonna play them guards a little longer because what else choice do we have? If one of the guys playing better than the other guy, that other guy obviously going to play the most minutes. And that's why we need that bench to come strong tonight. We need Obi them to get the pop so Tibbs don't have to run Randall or RJ them all them long minutes, especially when Fournier might not have it. And not having, so Grimes, say Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel quickly them got a pop tonight. And I think that once they do that, it eliminate him playing them that long. But I agree with you 100%, Parrish. They can't be playing RJ 40 minutes. But at the same time, them other guys ain't producing, he ain't got no choice. So that's why I think we'll always say that we want both the first unit and the second unit to be in the pluses all the time. Because if you got the first unit in the plus and the second unit in the minus, that means the minus is not contributing. So now he got to play the plus longer. So that's why I always say once the Knicks get up with all that whole team get on the same page, when you got the first unit in the plus, the second unit in the plus. Like I think one game, the first couple of games, Tip was only playing on cats like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Shot Powers, the first unit was only playing because the other guys had it popping. So let's hope that they can get it together tonight. Tip don't have to play in Paris, and I'm hoping that's the case. But I agree with you 100%. You don't want to have to play them cats 40 minutes a game. You don't need to, but sometimes you ain't got no choice. Everybody else not doing something, and then it forces Tip's hand, which is how it was last year. When that first unit had a popping Shot Powers, he was forced to have to play them long because them guys wasn't ready. And plus, they was injured as well, obviously. So let's hope that changed tonight, man. And everybody go on the same page. He just let it roll tonight, man. And give everybody the quality minutes, and we come out there with it's going to be a good challenge tonight, man. That's a deep team right there.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people talking about Sims tonight, and it is a possibility that we see Sims tonight. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen with Giannis and how Mitchell Robinson is going to play. How Mitchell Robinson is going to match up with Giannis, or how he plays the defense when Giannis wants to go to the hole and stuff like that. So that means a little bit more minutes from Hardenstein. And if Hardenstein might get in there, and we may need to back Hardenstein up in one of these quarters with a Sims, a good time to play him, a big body, hasn't played in a while, to see what he can put out there. The only thing about Sims right now, if we put him in here, I'm not sure. He hasn't played NBA, really in a, up and down game yet. So he might be a little off a little bit, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Wall of Jericho up there tonight. And put him up there against Giannis if we need to and stuff like that. His big body, a box him out and do some things like that. The one thing that I do notice from the Knicks is the centers of Hardenstein and Mitchell Robinson are like number 1 and 2, they're in the top 5, both of them, for boxing players out to receive rebounds. Mm-hmm. We grab a lot of rebounds from the center position. So if we get out there tonight and do some of those same things that we have, if Mitch can stay out of foul trouble, we it's going to be a good game tonight. Once again, push that pace, grab some rebounds, hit some free throws. We win the game tonight.
Yeah. Use everybody you can, man. Use everybody. You still got McBride, Sevy.
Yeah,
you still got Sevy, McBride. You can let your lineup dictate the way the game is going. And what's important to me is, it's not so much even if your offense numbers is not there from percentage wise, and I think that's why Tibbs is keeping his leash the way it is, because they contribute doing other things. They might be rebounding, they might be passing assists, they might be playing better defense, and that's what I like about the team this year. Even though RJ numbers might not be where they need to be right now from a percentage standpoint, but he's still doing a lot of other things that contribute to winning. And because basketball is not only about offense, it's about everything. You know what I mean? You even though you don't shoot the ball well, how many other things you're doing well that contributes to winning? And that's what it's going to be nice where these guys don't have it. It's going to be nice where RJ ain't going to have it. It's going to be nice when Randall ain't got it. It's going to be nice when Brunson ain't got it. But are they doing the other things to keep them on the floor to help the Knicks win? And right now, the Knicks is winning, Shot Powers. They won 3 in a row. Granted, they play who they play, but there's way more optimism with this team than it is pessimism. There's really not too many negative things you can say about the Knicks the way they play. They winning. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, there's only 2 columns that matter to me in basketball: wins and losses. I don't think about the stat thing is stats, but there's only 2 columns that represent how good you're going to be: wins and losses. Right now, we 3-1. So we got a lot of things working. It's early in the season. It's only 4 games. Everybody's still kind of rusty per se. You know what I mean? Get these guys about the 10th game of the season, 11th game of the season, or then when you really see them, they into the NBA now. They into the season. You know what I mean? And like, you think about it, a couple of years ago, we still be in preseason almost. You know what I mean? Because we changed the rules from 4 to 6 to 8 games to 4, I guess. So in a sense, we still in preseason mode. So get these guys about the 10th game, man, and 11th game. You'll see RJ numbers go up. You will see Fournier's numbers starting to creep up, but it's just early. You will see Cam Reddish numbers creep up. And a lot of teams, like, listen, Brooklyn, all these guys, they might be 1-4 now. Don't get it twisted. By the next 10 games, you know what these guys might be. And I think they're getting sync. So I think it's going to be a good thing to watch. We're going to let Tim come in when we're going to get off in about 12 minutes. But let Tim come in. Tim get a pop and give us his thoughts for the night. And about 7:45, we get off everybody and get ready to get into their routine and get it popping. So I'm hoping that is what it turns into. Tim, what's good, my brother?
Yo, salute to you, great kings. Shout Powers, Devons. Good to be you guys' presence. Once again, salute to the chat. Please, if you haven't hit the like button or subscribe to this channel, please, of course, you nothing, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, let you know when these great kings is coming on, talking about the teams we love, and plus all the other podcasts as well. If you haven't subscribed to these channels as well, they definitely bringing you great Knick content, especially the chat, man. I see that, these podcasts love interacting with you guys. So, just know you guys are appreciated in the chat, even though you ain't up here on the panel. You guys are definitely appreciated from these guys right here. Definitely. So I just wanted to throw that out there, All right, guys, we finally got a big 3.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got a big three now. R.J. Brunson and Julius is now our big three. As you look at how these guys is gelling and playing together, you could tell that they like playing with each other. You could tell. The way Brunson got this team playing, it's a beautiful thing to see right now with the first 4 games that we played. First of all, we should be 4-0 right now.
Facts.
Let's keep it 100. We should be 4-0. We gave that first game away. So, our record, we looking good. So at the end of the day, that was a warm-up. Now we ready for the big test.
Yes, sir.
Now bring on the big dogs so we can let them know we for real.
That's right.
Like this is the type of team that Tom Thibodeau built. You know what I'm saying? And Leon Rose in the front office, they put together, a team that's tough, that's not scared to back down from none of these teams in the league. RJ said it. We're going to shock the world. I believe him. Because you know why? They deep. This team is deep in so many positions. We deep in every position. We deep. There's not a lot of teams that's deep like that right now at all. Like I said, the star players is going to get theirs off. We know that. But the bench is the one that got to come through to take them over the hump. You know what I'm saying? To give them an opportunity to either become champions or make the playoffs or become champions. So at the end of the day, the team that we got building right now, the way we going, the direction that we going, it's a beautiful thing to watch right now. We continue to lock in on the game, play team defense, continue to talk on the court. I heard Hartenstein talking a lot on the court. I don't know if y'all heard him, but he was talking a lot on the court, and that's a big thing. We need that. That's how you help one another. They got to continue to play team defense, and the offense is going to take care of itself. I done said that we're going to be one of the top 3 offensive team in the league. I said it. I'll stand on that. What we averaging 122 points right now, or something like that. I believe Shaw Powell or something like that. I heard you mention. Look,
122.
I don't care about the overtime. A win is a win. These guys are $1 million players. It's not making no excuses for the star players that's not there. Anything can happen. Devon, you mentioned that a lot. Anything can happen in this league. You never know what can happen. On any given day, anything can happen.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, we're not making no excuses for these star players. These dudes is $1 million players. If they healthy, they're going to play. If they not, they're going to sit down. Up, next man up.
That's right.
Right? So their team got to be, a team that's going to step up and help their team out. We can't worry about them. We got to worry about our team, the team that we got. So I'm excited for this Knicks team, and this is a big challenge tonight. A big challenge to show what we're made of. And if we beat them tonight, the league is definitely going to be on notice. These other big teams that they're going to go, they in for a rude awakening. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, real talk. A great analogy, Tim. Yeah, man. I mean, you know what? To me, Shaw Powers, it's just about just going out there and playing for 48 minutes. You got to go play for 48 minutes. Run the ball up and down the floor. Run the pace. Don't I love the Jalen Brunson acquisition for this reason. He brings the toughness. He brings another dimension to this team. Like, I think RJ's a tough guy. I think Randall's a tough guy. But Jalen Brunson, his expression shows it. He played like it. And I think Mitchell Robinson is a more tougher guy than people give him credit for. So I like that starting the unit, man. I think tonight, though, you got to remember, our second unit, they're going up against a bunch of savvy veterans. Bobby Portis ain't backing down from you. You know what I mean? A lot of they got in that second unit ain't backing down for nobody. So our young guys got to be able to handle Milwaukee's toughness tonight. That's a tough team, man. I'm telling you. They can't go out there and get pumped. And that's what Obi and Quickly and them got to come out there tonight and be mentally tough tonight. Mentally tough, because you're going up against a solid veteran cats who done played some of the best players in the league the last couple of years and got to the finals and won it. So it could, you got to make sure that the experience over the youth mentally don't hurt the Knicks tonight. But here's how you convert that. You let that youth outrun them cats. Just run them, man. Just run them, man. Make Bobby Portis and all them guys run up and down the floor. The Knicks need to feel like they're at Yonkers on a horse racetrack tonight. They got to run that ball tonight, man, because you don't want to get set in the half court against some guys. They will bury you with that team. So I think I think it's going to be important that we go out there and show and prove tonight, and just use all aspects of the game. Tibbs against Budenholzer, that's a good coaching matchup. I think that's going to be interesting to see as well. So let's see, man. I'm optimistic. I got the Knicks 110 to 101. 110-101 tonight. I think we're going Milwaukee shock the world tonight.
Yeah, I'm going right up there. I think we're going to push some pace on these guys. I think we're going to have a high score and fast break points tonight. I think the second unit is going to be the key for us tonight. Have about three, about 3 or 4 of those guys, in the double digits, in scoring tonight. I think we're gonna run the pace on these guys, man. And if we run the pace, if we grab rebounds, if we hit some free throws, we win the game tonight. I think we're gonna win 115-109.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I like that. I take that all day, every day. And if we can keep running at 109, that's keeping them under our season average defense of 113. That's why I would hope the Knicks be this year defensively, be around 107, 108, because the league has got so offensive minded. Tim, the Knicks defense stay around 107, and the offense stay around 112. We know they ain't gonna score 122 points a game all year long. Let's not get it twisted. That's gonna go down pretty soon, because the more reps you get, the more shots you take, the less of your percentage is gonna go, because you're gonna miss more shots, miss more shots than you make it. But I do think if the Knicks will be around 112 this season scoring and keep teams around 107, 108, we 45 close to 50 wins if you just do that alone. So I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how the game plan be executed tonight, Tim. They can like Shop House said, lock in and keep the Cats under 110. They got a good shot of winning tonight.
Well, I stand on what I said. I said they're gonna win 50 games this year. I stand on that. I said that when I first came on the show with you guys. And I came up here and I stand on what I said. They're going to win 50 games, and I believe that, because at the end of the day, the way this team is set up, you could tell they love playing with each other. They're having fun out there. Look at them. They look like they having fun playing defense, and often nobody's complaining. You don't even hear no complaining. If they make a mistake, they bounce back up, and they get it. You know what I'm saying? They come together, and they lock back in. That's what I love. You know what I'm saying? They locking in. You know what I'm saying? They all won. They playing for each other. That's what I love to see. This is the type of team we got right now. They playing together. And a lot of these teams is not doing that right now. Everybody want to be a star. You see what I'm saying? Everybody trying to, be noticed. Look at this team. And Julius, RJ, and Brunson is rubbing off on the team. Look how the team is feeding off of their energy. It look good to watch. Watching like this team play is exciting. They're giving us something to look forward to. Like I said, I'm gonna just say this once again. Nobody expected the Boston Celtics to go to the finals last year.
Nope.
Nobody expecting the Boston Celtics to go in the finals. Everybody thought Giannis or Miami or Philly, one of the three was going to go to the finals. Who expected Boston just came out of nowhere?
They was even with us last year.
Thank you, Sha. Thank you. Why can't this team? RJ said it out of his own mouth. We're going to shock the world. He know he got to play big. He know he got to take his game to another level. Mind you, he was in trade talks, talking about Donovan Mitchell, trading him for Donovan Mitchell. You don't think he playing with a chip on his shoulder right now?
Facts.
This dude is playing. He's going to start playing like his game ain't even start clicking yet.
Facts.
None of a lot of players. Fournier ain't even get it clicking yet. These players are still trying to find their game right now. So imagine when everybody start clicking on all cylinders, this team is going to be a scary team this year.
Yeah,
and we deep at so many positions right now. So many positions we deep at. One man go out, here come the next man come in. We not missing a beat. Brunson go down, here come Derrick Rose. We not missing a pep. Here come Quickly. Fournier go out, here come Quickly. You understand? Here come Cam Reddish. Like, we deep at so many chips got. He's playing chess right now. Mm-hmm. He's playing chess, and he's doing a great job. We got to give credit where credit is due. He's doing a great job with these first 4 games. He's doing a great job adjusting to this team that we got. You understand? Mm-hmm. We still got time to go, but at the end of the day, these first 4 games, I give Tibbs an A+ right now. The way he's coaching. We're gonna give him an early score, A+. But I see this game tonight. I see the Knicks winning. I'm gonna say 120 to 115.
Ooh, he going.
We're gonna win by 5. 120 to 115.
Okay.
Like I said, we're gonna be one of the highest scoring team in the league. I stand on that. 120 to 115. We're gonna win by 5 tonight.
Yo, salute to the chat, man. Y'all got it popping up in there, man. Real talk. Y'all cats know, without the chat is where it's at, man. That's a visible panel. Y'all wise brothers up in there. Y'all dropping some jewels up in there. Real talk, man. That's lovely. But you know what? Listen, man, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. We're gonna go around the panel. We're gonna get ready to get this thing popped so everybody can get into their comfort zone and get ready to get their nourishment, get their beverages, whatever you about to watch this Friday night Knicks on MSG. Front row seat, doing it just to get there. Let's get it, man. It's gonna be a good game tonight. Knicks down in the dead district. Milwaukee Bucks going up in there and trying to run Giannis out the building and come out there with an L. They ain't going undefeated. We already know that. The Bucks ain't going undefeated, so this might be their first loss tonight, hopefully. And if the Knicks lose tonight, just compete, man. Just compete. Just compete hard. If you compete hard, I'm good. And that's all Knicks fans want to see our team do. Just compete. Just compete hard and let the chips fall where they may. But I do think we're going in there to do some work tonight. I think you're going to see I think you see RJ Barrett. I got RJ going for 25 tonight. I'm going to put it out there. So Shot Powers, holler at me, man. Then I go to Tim and then I close the show, brother.
Salute to you, Tim, for coming in with your great knowledge. Always divine, my brother.
Yes,
Salute
sir.
to the chat. That's where it's at. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you're still in here and you haven't hit the like button, please try to hit the like button on your way out. Salute to all you great people in the chat, the second cousins over here and stuff like that. And let's put some pace. Let's grab some rebounds. Let's hit some free throws. Let's win this game tonight. 115-109. Let's get it.
Salute. Johnny Davis got 101 to 88. Hey, Tim, give me your last thoughts and I'm close it out, my brother.
Man, all I could say is I'm excited about this game tonight, and we got to take our respect. We don't want to give it. We want to take it. So we got to go in Milwaukee and take our respect. That's it. We got to go in there and take our respect. No, none of the media numbers giving us the respect that's due to us. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving us our respect. We got to go in there and take our respect. We got to put the league on notice and let them know we're not playing. We're not playing with y'all. It's not going to be an easy cakewalk when you're playing against us. I'm telling you, they're going to make it hard. The Knicks is going to make it hard for a lot of teams this year. You know what I mean? And they're going to stand on the way they playing. They're going to continue to play team defense. They're going to continue to lock in. On any given night, anybody on our team can be the superstar tonight. Like I said, we don't got no superstars on the team, but any given night, somebody can win the game for us and be the superstar of the night. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's dope about this team, you know? So at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys having me on. You know, I came in a little late, but better late than never. Salute to the chat. You know, you guys are appreciated once again. Salute to you, great kings. Shot Powers and Devon, man. You guys are appreciated, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my brother. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you coming in. Real talk. Hey, yo, salute to the chat, man. Before we shout the chat out, we about to go in here and have a great game tonight, man. Let's go get that energy up. Make sure y'all lead them thumbs up, running out the door, run them up, tell a friend. Knicks Real Talk, let's get it. Divine, Shot Power, Tim came in the building with us, man. And let me shout out the most powerful chat in the business, Real Talk. Met Nick fan, let's go. You already know Chris Rowe. Peace to the God, Allah wide. Now, my brother, you already know how we do. Hard tackle. Salute to you for coming in. E. Gibson, Fabian, Sagar. Salute to you, my brother. Real talk, Walter. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for the sub, my brother. Johnny Davis, you already know. Aboriginal. Let's go, man. JW, man. Salute to you, L. Lee, the professor. Let's keep it moving, man. Real talk. We can get to it, man. We in the building tonight, man. Parrish Duggar, you already know how you do, brother. Salute to my man Parrish for coming up in here, man, representing all the time. And everybody, man, salute to y'all out there. Let me keep it going. But I can catch y'all as I go out the door. I don't want to leave nobody out. Fabian, my brother, you already know what it is. Salute to Fabian. Salute to the chat, man. That's where it's at, man. You already know, man. Let's go get this W tonight, man. I'm super excited about this thing, man. And I think we can go out there and pull this thing off. We just got to play with some cohesion, some energy. Soul finger salute to you coming in, Pudge. Nice. You already know how we do. Salute to Pudge and everybody. West Coast Knicks. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all go in there and enjoy that game tonight. And we be on the post game tomorrow night, man. Y'all look for Lewis Luck. Salute to you. Cash Out, my brother. Salute to you. D. Roz, White Mike. Salute to you, White Mike. Salute to you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Yeah, y'all subscribe and all that good stuff. Sergeant 59. You already know what it is. Mendez, Jermaine Royce was in the building. Salute Jermaine. Everybody was in the building tonight. Salute to all you guys, man. Nick Real Talk. Let's get it. The man Divine, Shot Powers, the chat. That's where it's at. We about to get out of here. That game,
before we get on, the big three gonna step up tonight. The big three gonna have 20 and better tonight. I said it.
Man,
the big three. Remember what I told you tonight. The big three. Julius, RJ, and Brunson. The big three gonna have 20 plus tonight. Watch what I tell you.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yo, peace, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the game.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
See y'all tomorrow on the post game. We be in the building tomorrow about 7, 8, whatever. Y'all look for the notification, and I'll make sure it's out there, man. We gonna get it popping. Shop Howard, my brother. I'll holler at you later. Let's go watch some Knicks basketball. Friday night Knicks, y'all. Let's get it. Peace.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight fact. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feel me tripping in 10 books as they cook my game plan. That my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We trace the logo with those headspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, looking at Knicks City drip. And City Dex is on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.